Machine gun ammo. I left stuff in that room, by the way.
What room? There's nothing there.
Oh, fair.
Like I think we need to put the light here or something to open something up. There might be secrets.
How?
I don't know. Can we do it? Is it possible?
Yes, I can do it. Alright, don't touch anything. The world gets very dangerous when you start touching things.
That thing looks like it can hit it. Yeah, that's the thing. It looks like it can hit it. Treasure!
Right, you go get the other one. Lots of gold. Oh, fuck. Egg!
I only got one little beat though.
Oh my god, more fucking spiders. Oh, I got a brown egg. You can get different types of eggs, Freeman.
You did? Maybe.
Yeah.
What does the brown egg does?
I don't know. I don't know what the white one does.
There's nothing in the other one. Oh, break this.
Yeah, I was doing that, but there's snakes everywhere.
Money.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Now, do the other thing. I'm gonna wait here. Give me a moment. There you go, I'm safe. See, there was treasure there. Because the room looks like it can be open.
You missed the snake.
It's alright, ignore the snake. I have a little bit more ammo now.
Oh wait, I can't fucking get out. Shit.
Wait. Don't move the light yet, let me leave.
No, yeah, just stay in there. You'll be fine. Just have to do something really annoying. Good old backtracking. There we go.
Okay, let's go. It's a fucking garden.
Underground garden.
What is this place?
How can they survive underground?
These are no ordinary flowers. Wait.
Like Resident Evil 4 is coming to VR tech.
That's pretty cool.
There's an Umbrella Corporation symbol.
Shit.
Umbrella.
What?
They were already here.
What was Umbrella doing?
I don't know. It doesn't look like anyone's been around for a while.
You can be sure they wanted to keep this place a secret.
Some of this equipment's got the Triso logo on it. Are they working together?
Are they working together? It's like, yes.
Dun
It
dun
has it.
dun.
You can view the NVIDIA Tri file in library. Yeah, that's cool. If they're Resident Evil, like they're getting a VR, it actually might fit the game style of the game, right?
Yeah. I'll be right back, by the way.
Alright.
See you guys in 2 seconds.
Time to sell some treasure. A lot of money. What? Look how much money I have now, guys. Well, I can't upgrade this?
But
We'll come back. They have a bulletproof vest now, Tech. Available.
we haven't run into anything with guns.
Yeah, why would you need a bulletproof vest? Upgrade your weapons, I'm gonna pay mine. This thing can hold how many ammo, bruh? I have 220 rounds on my SMG now. So stupid.
I have 11 eggs.
Sell them.
No.
Why are you keeping them? You're making no sense. There's the stun rod, the pleasure rod. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Just upgrading my shotgun. Ready.
I don't think Sheva has any good clothes on. So business suit in war.
I wonder if this is what Irving meant by answers.
Not sure.
Have you seen what you're
Obviously,
wearing?
there's a connection here with Umbrella.
I'm being a
That's
man.
never a good sign.
Manly
Don't
man.
worry about this later. First, we need to find out about Jill.
You're right. Let's see what we can dig up.
Your brother doing research on these flowers?
Seems to be.
Anything here? Like ammo?
Document.
Like ammo? Anything
Construction
ammo?
supervisor's log. We finally kicked the Depaya from the ruins they were squatting in. I've heard it was just to get this flower field, but that's the least of my concerns right now. One thing I do know is that construction here has been a colossal headache. Trying to build something among these ruins is almost impossible to begin with, but just to get started, we had to change the groundwater channels. That meant the flower bed wasn't getting irrigated properly, and now the flowers are dying. And to top it all off, I have the head researcher, Brandon, breathing down my neck. He says he wants the facilities to be at least 3 times bigger than originally planned. So after that got approved, they fired the supervisor before me, Peter. Not sure why though, maybe he looked at them wrong or something. If I let these flowers die, the same thing will happen to me. I can't help but sympathize with poor Petey. Working with these science types is a pain in the ass. I hope we find a new water source soon. Our survey showed that there might be some groundwater 500 meters or so down. That's pretty deep, so we'll probably have to use the new pump system the Fabiano company makes. Hopefully that'll work, but with how everything has gone so far, I'm sure something will go wrong. The only problem is that I have no idea when I'll be getting those new pumps. Even best case scenario, there's no way we'll get those new pumps in here and set up before the year is out. Looks like we'll just have to use old-fashioned manpower to fetch water for those flowers so they don't die. Looks like I'm going to be spending the last Christmas of the 60s away from my family in a dank, that must mean dark. No, a dank, dark cave. Playing gardener for some flowers, ain't life a bitch. The document following this is newer. Administration's log. The pumps are now properly irrigating the progenitor flowers, but they require a lot of maintenance. Umbrella installed these pumps over 30 years ago. It's a wonder that they still even work. The tank that filters the water is barely holding up. We need to replace these pumps as soon as possible. In a lucky turn, I found the log of Umbrella's construction supervisor. It said the pump system here was designed by a company called Fabiano. I think we use Fabiano pumps in our natural resources development division. I'll talk to Mr. Irving, the foreman at the oil plant, and see if we can't get some new pumps from him.
I found treasure.
Hey Alex, nice to see you, man. Glad your day's relaxed now.
Looks like there's
After a
another
long walk.
document on the front of you, Tech, near the doorway.
Wow. Oh yeah. Chief Researcher Brandon's Journal, 1966. The 4th of December, Mr. Spencer once spoke of a flower called the Stairway to the Sun. Supposedly this flower would give the person who consumed it incredible abilities. Everyone thought it was nothing more than a rumor or legend that Mr. Spencer was telling us, but later research would prove us wrong. The first person to recognize the validity of that story was my teacher, Dr. James Marcus. He hypothesized that a virus, hereto unknown, might exist that could alter DNA. The man was so perspicacious, I think is the word. His hypothesis turned out to be correct. The virus discovered in that flower was labeled progenitor. For 3 months in Africa, we worked diligently, fretted over results, and staved off attacks from the Dipaya. After such time, our efforts were finally rewarded. Even Dr. Marcus, who until yesterday looked exhausted, was in good spirits. He wants to return home as soon as possible to delve deeper into this research. I feel the same way. I want to learn the secrets of this progenitor virus as soon as possible. Then in 1967, on the 12th of February, we've hit the metaphorical brick wall. We brought the progenitor flower back from Africa and attempted to cultivate it here. The initial culture samples of the progenitor virus have not shown DNA-altering characteristics. We cultivated the flower to mass-produce the progenitor virus. At first, everything proceeded smoothly. The plants were strong and grew quickly. In a short amount of time, they flowered. But here is when a major problem surfaced. The flowers did not contain the progenitor virus. Perhaps the environment in which they've grown triggers the development of the virus. This matter must be investigated further. Then on the 23rd of March, we made no progress. We tried cultivating the flowers under different conditions, but with no luck in triggering development of the virus itself. Thus far, we have tried changing the soil, water, temperature, and light exposure, all with no success. I got into a heated debate with Dr. Marcus about the direction this research was taking. During that debate, Mr. Spencer interjected some foolhardy notion of starting a company. Without the progenitor virus, there's no point in starting a company. Does he not see that? It's all pointless. Interesting. Hey Zeno, nice to see you.
And that's the lore for Resident Evil. Maybe it's the... everything needs to be right for the virus to grow.
Mm-hmm.
Like the sun needs to be
I ain't
certain
gonna
type
leak
of
shit,
degree.
senpai.
The
I'm glad you,
atmosphere and
I'm
every
glad you had
environment.
some good food, Zeno.
Ammo! A lot of ammo! I'll take that. Oh no, it's
my
another
god,
document.
so many things. Do you want to read through it?
My reading skills are very bad.
No, give it a go.
Telegram from James. The T-Virus development success, January 13, 1978. J. Marcus. That's it. That's it!
Is that all it said?
Yep.
What are these ones then?
From Chris Research Random Journal number 2. 1968. April 15, it's been over a year since we had any breakthrough. That's why Dr. Marcus and I have decided to return Africa. We can no longer continue our research without the progenitor virus. I know those routine attacks by those Nidiplaya are really going to wreck my nerves. But for the sake of for research, I will preserve our... I don't know that word. In the face of my foreseen dismay, it was Mr. Spencer, who provided the answer. If you're worried about the Nidipaya, then we will just have to remove them from the equation. You can only imagine the look of shock of our faces. The idea never occurred to us. It was quite an atypical solution to our problem, but it seems to be only option available. Dr. Marcus and I decided to try Mr. Spencer's plan. August 19. Finally, some good news. We learned that they were able to chase the NVIDIA off their land. The land that we acquired only armored to half of those underground ruins, but if it includes the area where the progenitor flower grows, then there should be no issues. Mr. Spencer said he planned to construct research facility at the site, which will expedite our research into the virus. We hastily made our preparation to depart for Africa, but Mr. Spencer requests that Dr. Marcus stay in Raccoon City to take over the training center. You were initially taken back by this request, but we soon realized that it was logistic course action. Dr. Marcus needed a calm environment to properly conduct his research. If he weren't in Africa, those would be no proper facility for him to use at this time. Just hope the African research facility builds soon. So now I will go alone to Africa and send back sample of the progenitor virus to Dr. Marcus. Both Dr. Marcus and Mr. Spencer agreed this is the best course of action. I'll start making the preparation to go. I have a feeling it'll be pretty busy attracting tomorrow. September 29. Been in Africa for 2 weeks now. It's good thing Dr. Marcus isn't here. This place is far from being a paradise of research, and its scientific study, the so-called research facility, are nothing more than a bunch of tents. And we have no employee armed soldiers to keep the ND Paya at busy. But the things gets on my nerves the most is the sound of construction for a real research facility. How am I supposed to concentrate on research when everything is threatening to drive me insane? I'm trying to just concentrate on the attraction virus sample from the progenitor flower so I can send them to Dr. Marcus. Hopefully he's focused on my work so I can remain sane in this god-forsaken place. 1969. The research facility are finally completed. This is the real Umbrella Africa Research Center, not just some pile of tents. But I've come to realization the past 9 months facilities are too small for our needs. We need to make them larger and more suitable for the research. Then we can fill them with more talented researchers. This place needs to be our front line in our progenitor virus research. A result will do as great service Dr. Marcus and his viral research. Rare return of events. The old Skinfield Spencer actually agree with me on this. There you go.
It's interesting. Also this other one.
I'm not reading it. You read it.
Alright.
My throat is getting fucked.
So this
There's a
is
grenade
the
here.
Research Center Director Brandon's journal, 1998. 16th of November, we've closed down the research center. It's strange, but I don't really care. I'm indifferent to the whole thing. I feel the same way as when I heard that the... Thank you, Freeman.
Hide.
The Arkley facility in Raccoon City were destroyed. When did I become so apathetic? I've spent every waking moment researching and extracting the progenitor virus. Everything I did was for Dr. Marcus. Actually, when I think about it, I probably stopped caring the day I heard that he had died all those years ago. I didn't feel angry or happy or even shocked. I felt nothing at all. It was as if all my emotions just shut down. I just kept sending out samples of the progenitor virus to all of the Umbrella's laboratories. I was just an automated machine reporting to Umbrella headquarters every time one of my subordinates made a breakthrough or discovered something new. I was like a zombie ambling through life, no thoughts, no feelings, and now the research center where I spent half my life is closed. I really don't care one way or another. It's probably for the best. Perhaps it's too late to have any semblance of life again.
Take the grenade over there.
Debbie Downer.
No, he sounds pretty like you.
What?
Acting like a zombie.
Thanks. Did we read this one? It's an invoice.
Yeah.
What's it for? 5 cases of progenitor sample. Okay.
Oh, healing here. Take it. I don't have no space.
Oh, green.
Oh, and there's the stupid flowers.
I don't know how, but they could be using them to produce biological weapons.
So these flowers are the things they're using
This
to
is the
inject
facility from the
into
picture. No doubt
themselves
about it.
We're finally
Yeah.
getting somewhere.
and go crazy.
You saw that, right? You saw the ancient image? There were
Yeah.
monsters. And there's those monsters. I think they're called lickers or something.
Let's see, this is the Trisol Research Lab. When I heard it was the laboratory used by Umbrella in Africa, my expectations were raised to say the least. But when I saw it, well, it's a lab in name only. I don't know how Umbrella ever used it, and Lord knows how Trisol could possibly have any use for it. The place was abandoned long ago, so there's nothing there of any value to us. Not one piece of lab equipment remains, at least nothing that still works. I can't say I'm surprised, because I half expected this. Anyway, the important thing is the progenitor virus. If we didn't need that virus for our own research, there would have been no need to come to this rundown Umbrella factory anyway. We already have samples of the T virus, the G virus, the T Veronica virus, and even the Las Plagas parasite. We have everything we need for our own research. We just didn't have that damn progenitor virus. But we finally got our hands on it. Hopefully this will give us that much needed breakthrough in our research. I can't wait to start working on it. I wonder who came up with the name Licker for those creatures. I mean, when you see its long tongue, you just know that it's the perfect name. But for researchers like me, BOWs, like lickers, are just a pain in the ass. If I said lickers were too perfect, I'd probably be going too far in my praise. But they're pretty much an evolutionary dead end. There's no room left for improvement. What? BOWs? What the hell is a BOW?
Bioweapon.
Oh. That were created using the T virus don't seem to show much improvement when the progenitor virus is administered. I mean, their abilities show some slight improvements, for example. Their sense of smell seems more or less improved. But that's all we've got so far. They're still blind as an old lady, and they're ugly as shit. The biggest jump in their evolution seems to be their ability to reproduce. I hate when things don't go according to plan, but since there's still a demand for lickers on the BOW market, I guess things aren't all that bad.
Nah.
Hey Vanubi, nice to see you.
One more
Hopefully
over
you're doing
here.
well.
And there's shotgun ammo.
Now, let's see. An email to an acquaintance. Hey, I know this is sudden, but I'm going to be getting some time off soon. We've completed most of our work on the new project. So, oops. Sorry, I can't talk about work. So they're giving us some time off as a reward for all our hard work. All the staff are leaving tomorrow and we'll finally be getting out of this country. I'm heading straight back to Arizona and I can't wait to get home and see everyone. More than that, I think I'll just be happy to get away from the high and mighty Miguel. Guy thinks he's some sort of super genius. Miguel's a guy that sits next to me at work, and he's a good researcher and all, don't get me wrong. He's got some good ideas and is good at noticing details, but every time he opens his mouth, he just goes on and on about how great he is. You can't even begin to imagine what torture it is to hear that day in day out. I wish we made a sedative I could give him. But forget all that. What matters is that I should be back home within the next few days. When I get back, I'll give you a call. We gotta go out and get smashed. I could use the break. Talk to you soon, Ryan.
Let's go smash.
Yeah, get smashed. So this liquor is an issue. He was the one crawling on the walls, right?
Yep. There we go. Muscle. My muscle opened the door. Come on. More blood.
Attacked by a wild animal. Oh dear.
Oh, what?
Pull the
Oh,
lever. Okay. Well.
I think I'm gonna finish this game this stream, hopefully, yeah. We have enough time.
Maybe. We'll see. Probably be able to do the main game.
There's still one more DLC, or two more DLC, I don't know how many
Oh,
DLC.
rat. Oh, that rat's huge. What the fuck are these things?
Big rats. We killed them?
How long
Yeah,
have these things been here?
Cage for a Lebanon animal bio research, supposed. Get anything?
Don't shoot the animals.
They're being weaponized. I'm euthanizing them for their own good.
Freeman.
How long have they been locked up?
You missed him.
What do you mean I missed him? I hit him.
He's still alive.
He's dead. Let's get out of here.
He definitely is not dead. He's dead now.
Oh my fucking god! You scared me!
Okay?
No!
Come on!
Fuck is that thing?
Run away.
Oh fuck, help, help, help! Those are the peak in evolution, they said? They're not very good.